We are here to make people feel good about themselves. We really have to feel like we are a day maker for the guest. You've made my day. How great is that when you hear those words from your guest?
So hi, welcome to the DayMakers Podcast with Tricoci University. I'm here with David Dolce.
Hello.
And we also have our special guest, Jeremiah Sammons,
Hi.
who is with Joon. He's also with Nude U Wax. So why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about your beauty story. And
Okay. So my name is Jeremiah Sammons. I'm the Director of Education and the founder for Nude U. I'm also the Artistic Director and Product Designer for Joon Haircare. And so beauty industry-wise, I am a cosmetologist, a barber, an esthetician, a massage therapist, a laser tech, and a doula with instructor's licenses and all of them. So
Yes.
I've created products and taught around the world.
I love that. I've never met anyone as ADD as me with degrees. So I am also a massage therapist, esthetician, laser technician, paramedical esthetician. So I've done it all as well. So and that's one thing when I attended your class at Premiere that really attracted me to the product line is because of that education and things like that. How do you feel like that's benefited you to where you are now?
For me, it's been great. A lot of times in our industry, there's a disconnect between estheticians over here, massage therapists over there, cosmetologists there, and each group kind of looks down on the other one. Well, when you're a member of all the groups, you know how it is. You kind of hop in between them, and you can integrate, and you see how intertwined the beauty industry really is. And I think that we forget that we are all interrelated, and we have the same goals.
Right. And that's one of the things I love about the head spa treatment, is the fact that it can be done by a massage therapist, esthetician. It can be done by the cosmetologist. So tell us a little bit of how you got pulled into that whole head spa arena.
Okay, so I have to admit, I like cool suits, as you can see. I'm also cheap. I like to go to India about every year, every 2 years. I have a wonderful tailor and dentist over there. And I was over there for my tailor, and I like to get massages. I like to get facials. I like to see what's happening in other countries too. And one of my friends told me about a head spa service. And I know I'm bald, but I mean, I like a head massage too. And so I went ahead and tried it. When I tried it, I fell in love. What I thought was it was a treatment that, like a very core demographic of my clients, I thought would really enjoy doing. So I decided to come back to the United States, start talking about it, doing some research, and integrating aesthetics, massage, and cosmetology to create my own treatment protocols, and then design products that worked well with the head spas.
Oh, that's great. How did you actually get hooked up with Kayvon?
So Kayvon and Shiva and I have been working together now for about 9 years. They brought me in to help design their education program and to work on product development. And we did so well working together as a team on Joon Haircare, which is their brand, that we decided to create brands together. So we created Nude U, which is my wax brand. We created a keratin line called Kera RX. And then I have a line of lighteners sold around the country called Luminae Haircare.
Oh, awesome. I didn't know about the Luminae Haircare.
Oh, great. I'll have to make sure you get some samples.
So I didn't even know about head spa until we recently started to talk about it, or we saw you at Premiere, but now I am hearing about it more and more and more. It's like when you get a new car and all of a sudden that's the only car you see on the road.
Right.
Why do you think the head spa is becoming so popular in the United States now?
For a few different reasons. Originally, when I first was introduced to head spa, I figured it was going to be great for my client to come in once a week for like a shampoo, press, and curl. Like just that demographic. What I found is it appealed to everybody. It takes the best qualities of a massage and a facial, combines it with hair care as a treatment that everybody can get behind. There are a lot of people here in the United States that are a little bit shy maybe about taking their clothes off, for a massage. Maybe they've never thought about having a facial because facials are something rich people do, or something that, women do, or, all these reasons why they shouldn't try it. Well, a head spa is non-invasive. They don't have to take their clothes off if they don't want to. They can still close their eyes and relax for an hour. And we integrate little parts of a facial, little parts of a massage, so they can feel like they're getting 3 treatments all at once. And so they try it. And the truth of the matter is, it's leading to a rise in sales in massage, facials, other body treatments, because people are finding out that indulging themselves and giving some time to themselves to relax
Yeah.
is not a bad thing, which sometimes we've been taught that indulging yourself is something only for rich people,
Yes.
only for lazy people.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because my mom is somebody that's uncomfortable getting massages. And I never thought about that because I know she'd be completely comfortable getting a head spa treatment. How long do they last?
So there are some people doing 30, some 60, some 90. The truth of the matter is, I've gotten rid of the 30-minute treatments because what I found was a lot of people that wanted to just give it a try were going the less expensive option.
Okay.
When I got rid of the 30-minute treatments and only offer 60 and 90, what I found was I didn't lose any clients at all. And I attracted clients like your mom, like my mom, who I've been in the industry for 26 years now. I took her for her first massage, actually at the Encore Spa. And the therapist came out and she's like, excuse me, Mr. Sammons, can you help me? Your mom doesn't want to take off her clothes. I just never given it any thought. So again, this is a nice transition, especially for some of our older people that may not be used to this sort of indulgence.
Moment for me.
I think your moms need to hang out with my mom because she'd be all up on the. So, and she's 84. She has no problem with it. She loves a good massage. So we at Tricoci University always try to stay ahead of the curve. So that's why we're partnering with you, is to be able to bring head spas to the school. Why do you think it's so important for the students to learn it while they're still in school?
Okay, first of all, Tricoci is an innovator. You guys are. I think it's important for a whole bunch of reasons. For one thing, I went to school way back in the old days when they taught hair in the pyramids. Cleopatra was on the wall. And back in those days, estheticians learned facials, they learned waxing, they learned maybe some eyebrow shaping. There were a list of things that they did. And then cosmetologists learned highlights, they learned haircuts, and they did this. A massage therapist did this. And people were taught not to think outside the box. If you didn't learn it in school, then you didn't need to know it. And schools were teaching towards the tests, the state boards. Well, the truth of the matter is, there is so much out there. And I think it's important that students learn to think outside the box, to try new things, to look for new treatment options, new products, new protocols. And Tricoci is doing an amazing job of leading their students to a point where they can actually think for themselves. It's not just about a state board.
Right.
It's about creating a career and making a living the rest of their lives. And you guys are showing them that they have the potential to do that just by keeping their minds open to everything else out there. The other thing is, head spa trainings run between $900 and $2,500 here in the United States. So if you go to a head spa class, $900 to $2,500.
Wow.
You guys are offering it for free to your students,
Right.
as part of their training. I mean, these people are going to graduate school and have training that a lot of advanced estheticians, cosmetologists, and massage therapists have never even contemplated spending the money on. But talk about hireability.
Right. And that's our objective, is to put as many tools in their toolbox as they can. Because, it does take a while to build your clientele. And if you can offer anything that that person needs when they come in, whether it be the head spa if you're an esthetician, or a Brazilian wax if you're an esthetician, or whatever that looks like, some of the advanced chemical peels, the lumen fusion, the nano infusion, or from a cosmetologist standpoint, talking about the keratin treatments and things like that. We want as much of that as possible in our students' back pocket, so when they go get a job, they can do whatever sits in their chair.
Well, it's funny, you talk about tools, but there are a lot of students that are graduating from schools where they end up with one of those itty-bitty little toolboxes that you get from Walgreens or from Walmart.
Little caboodle.
Right. You guys are setting them up for success because they're ending up with a wheelbarrow full of tools, and they're probably going to have to leave some at home. They can't carry them all everywhere that they go. So, I applaud you guys for being so insightful and forward thinking.
We love it.
Yep. As far as I'm concerned, and no, we're one of the only beauty schools to even offer this treatment. So choosing Tricoci University for your education, what extra opportunities are our students going to be able to do out in the world because of the head spa?
Yeah, and not just the head spa. The head spa is a great start. They're going to be able to go out and go directly into doing those, offering those for themselves and or for any salon spas they work for. But I think more importantly, you're opening their eyes to everything is not on that state board test. That there are so many other possibilities of what they can do if they just look around.
Yep.
And I think that's more important sometimes than just teaching one new skill.
I agree with you. Like, they choose Tricoci. Somebody said that earlier. You know what I mean? They don't go to 5 different beauty schools. This is the one that they pick, and they really don't know what's out there. So being able to partner with you and just give our students the best, like, I think that's exactly what we strive to do, right? Is just be the best for our people. This is a great opportunity. I'm excited. I'm ready for my first treatment. I can't even.
I need another model for tomorrow. So, I mean, for that class too.
I love it. You know, head spas are incredibly relaxing. They're also treating the skin. You know, and we're starting that whole partnership with you, with Nude U, with Joon, and really finding your products being innovative. So we've switched to the wax line now. We're now using your paraffin. You know, we're starting to dabble into some of the body treatments. But so we're a huge fan of everything you guys are doing. But for flipping the script, how's it been with this initial courtship with you and the folks at Joon and Nude U?
I will be honest and tell you that usually when you meet, you know, a new client or new partner, there's a lot of dating involved. Yeah. You guys are kind of fast. I like that in a date. I mean, you know,
Sounds about right.
a couple dates. I mean, you come to a couple classes, make a couple phone calls, and we're already getting hitched. Right. I mean, I'm just waiting for the size of my ring. I mean,
You'd be able to help you shop that.
no, it's been very easy. And to be honest with you, again, it's insane to find somebody that is as forward-thinking as I consider myself to be. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you guys are wanting to partner on so many different things, and you see the same opportunities that I do, it's a relief because, I mean, sometimes some of my business partners think I'm a little crazy. Mm-hmm. And maybe a little crazy, but at least you guys match my crazy. Yeah. Which has been really nice.
Yeah, we love the crazy.
Yeah, when we took your class, we're like, yes, oh great, this is our people. So we like to ask everybody a question that's on our podcast. What does being a day maker make to you? Or if you have a special story about a day you realize, like, oh my God, I'm a day maker, or I was for this person.
So being a day maker is kind of unique for me. I mean, I used to think it was about the transformation for hair, or maybe for massage, the relief somebody felt. As an esthetician, to watch their skin brighten up, or maybe, you know, watching a teenager struggling with acne have pretty skin. Yeah. But then I went back to school and I got my master's degree in education. So I also have a master's degree in education from Gallaudet University. And what I found was truly a life-changing experience for me was the education part of it. Designing products, helping clients, those are all great. But doing what you guys are doing, you guys are not just giving students some fish or even giving them a fishing rod, you're teaching them how to fish. And you're also teaching them different ways to fish by increasing, I don't know, the tool set that they have, just opening their minds to the potential that's out there. So for me, being a day maker is seeing that, having people come to my classes. You know, sometimes I have a class of 20, sometimes I have a class of 500. Yeah. But having people send me a DM or an email later on, or come up to me in another show and say, hey, Jeremiah, I learned something from your class in between the time I was laughing and spitting out my water.
That's great.
And it changed how I'm doing things, or it changed my business. Sometimes I changed my life. And for me, that is what being a day maker is.
I love it. I'm so excited to be partnering with you and with Tricoci University. I'm looking forward to the ride. I know how fun you are and how fun we can be. So it's going to be great. Thank you so much for being a part of our podcast. I look forward to this weekend, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you got it.